Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling, channeling the conscious universe. Blossom Goodchild, channeling the Federation of Light, February 19, 2019. Blossom Goodchild. Hello. Me here. Anyone home? Federation of Light. Welcome to all upon earth who choose to be in agreement with that which we desire to speak of. In fact, we would say, welcome also, to those who are not in agreement. For we ask that one follows their heart and their feelings, and if it be so, that the words we bring forth are not in alignment with the soul's thoughts and feelings, then we would not expect them to continue to read our messages week after week. Blossom Goodchild. Actually, you are probably aware that some write in saying that this is the case, and I reply with the same sentiment. A few years ago, perhaps, I asked you about the trumpet sounds that were heard coming from the skies or even from within the earth. Huge groanings from within, or strange notes seemingly coming from the sky, are being captured on video. To be honest, I cannot remember what you said about them, yet, folk are asking if you can explain, as more and more are being heard all over the world, if that is agreeable to you. Federation of Light. We set an intention to reveal that which we are able to discuss about this to be brought forth, in that, these sounds are not of earthly makings. In that, they are not produced from anything that is of human form. The tones that are emitted from the ethers come from a much grander origin and are preparational signals of that which is to come. Blossom Goodchild. Oh. Please do elaborate. Federation of Light. To continue on, we would suggest to you that the areas in which these tones are heard are in fact conditioned to accept the vibration of these presentations and allow the area and its surroundings to absorb and mellow into that of Earth. Blossom Goodchild. What about the areas that don't hear them? Federation of Light. It is early days, Blossom. More and more shall these sounds resonate throughout and span further afield, and more consistently also. Blossom Goodchild. So, who/what, exactly, creates these sounds? Federation of Light. Vibration itself. Blossom Goodchild. Yet, who/what, is asking the vibration to make them? Federation of Light. Vibration itself. They are created through vibration. There is not a little man behind a curtain pretending to be bigger than he is. These tones are brought forth/stirred up, would we say, by energies that are outside of your Earth's atmosphere and are gathered together and heralded in, so that they can be heard upon your planet. Blossom Goodchild. When you say, in preparation for what is to come, from what I have heard of them, they are not exactly going to make a #1 hit. They sound rather daunting, almost haunting. Federation of Light. They are not designed to be a #1 hit. In a sense, they are not designed. They are an embellishment of what is taking place outside of your atmospheres, and are moving into a place of recognition by those upon Earth, as we say, in preparation for what is to come. Blossom Goodchild. And, what is that exactly? Federation of Light. The Great Change. The event. Blossom Goodchild. Hello. Here we go again. Federation of Light. Blossom, do you not believe this to be a truth? Be truthful with us. Blossom Goodchild. Oh, yes, I believe it to be a truth. It's the win that gets to us all. As I have said before, in order to keep your street cred, I wouldn't bring it up until it is just around the corner. Federation of Light. And yet, you asked us about the sounds and the conversation, therefore, could not help but bring this matter up. For it is part and parcel of the ongoing scenarios that are taking place in all different forms, across/around/and within your globe, that are showing the signs that this event is getting ever closer. Blossom Goodchild. Good point. Yet, let's keep our feet on the ground in the knowing this still may not take place for another 1,000 years. Federation of Light. We understand of your jesting around this sacred subject. We can only / will only speak of how it is for us. How it is from our perspective in the no time zone. Blossom Goodchild. What are the other ongoing scenarios? Federation of Light. So much blossom is arising now. So much more of what was once censored is being revealed because there is so much more being captured on camera or written about on your social media, that those who desire to keep it suppressed can no longer keep up with it. We have spoken to you of the battle being won. The dark ones have fallen. It is only as we spoke of before of feeding their power through focus upon them, that allows their remaining energy to continue. Blossom Goodchild. Unfortunately, there are so many souls still asleep in our world that continue to stoke the fire of the darkness without realizing. Another reason why the suggestion for something more solid from you guys would make such a difference. If you popped into the skies for a few days and beamed out light energy, millions would open their eyes and feel the light you give out, and hey presto! Boom! Bye bye bad guys! Federation of Light. If it was as simple as that, it would be done. Blossom Goodchild. Had it been considered then? Federation of Light. Have you not suggested it many times? Blossom Goodchild. Yep. And probably shall continue to do so. For purposes of understanding, wherein lies the complications. Federation of Light. Energy within your skies at this marker in your time would not allow our decloaking to last for such a great length of time. Blossom Goodchild. Best get your engineers onto that one then. And, how come you said this was going to happen on October 14, 2008? How could that work? Federation of Light. Because at that time we were preparing for the grand event of that scenario to reveal itself and allow such a happening to transpire. Blossom Goodchild. Could you not arrange that once again? Federation of Light. It would not be fitting at this time. Blossom Goodchild. Pourquoi? Federation of Light. Because other conditions that are of greater importance would be affected, and in trying to do so, it would rearrange much that is in place. Blossom Goodchild. Much that is in place to do with the event? Federation of Light. Indeed Blossom. In past days we have spoken of times ahead when many ships will be commonplace in your skies. Indeed, times when those who are not of your race shall walk among you and be accepted as your brothers and sisters. May we ask you again in your truth, if you think this is a truth? Blossom Goodchild. Without question, something inside me says yes. As I said, it is just the waiting that drives us a little bonkers. Believe me, all of us that know our light are doing the best we can, under such intense conditions. It is not easy. Not by a long shot. Sometimes I wonder if the lighter we become, the harder it seems to remain within that light, as so much doesn't make sense and our sensitivity seems to be affected on a deeper heart level. Federation of Light. Unfortunately, we cannot change that situation. We would only suggest that with such changing energies you align your thoughts and feelings with the higher you. Work with thoughts that you own regarding your knowing. In that, if/when, you allow yourself to rise up to the higher understanding of why you are here and what it is you came to do, your understanding will present to you the answers. Blossom Goodchild. I do understand that which you are saying, and I sort of know the answers, even though I can't put them into words. It is more of a matter of tuning into one's higher power, as you say, to rise above it all. Federation of Light. Correct Blossom. To be detached from that which is being thrown out to you as bait. Take note of that last sentence if you will. Blossom Goodchild. I did. Federation of Light. Your topsy-turvy world is not only upside down and inside out, it is now about to start spinning and gaining momentum, in a manner of speaking. Again we state, we are speaking metaphorically. Within all that is presented to you, within each everyday scenario that seems in your heart to be more and more outrageous. Take your being to the higher place. Acknowledge the fact that all that is happening is because it is all about to change. It has to take its course to a certain point before the breakout occurs. Blossom Goodchild. Meaning what? Federation of Light. Meaning, the crescendo of this chapter, in earthly time/terms, is building to its apex. To the peak of where it must be, in order for it all to tip over the edge and come tumbling down. Blossom Goodchild. And then what? Actually, I don't know why I ask, for I feel you are going to say the event arrives. Federation of Light. Not immediately. Blossom Goodchild. I am very aware that the majority of us are not hanging on for it. We know we are here to be the light, and as I say, we are doing our best. Yet, some days, wow, some days, one just wants someone to stop the world. I wanna get off. Title of a musical, many moons ago. Federation of Light. And yet, the world doesn't stop and you do not get off. You continue on, and you shall continue to continue on. What are your options? Blossom Goodchild. To opt out? Not up for that. To give up? Not up for that either. Good point. Just quickly though, before you go, sometimes an energy of gloom and doom washes over me and I have to work so hard to shift it. As if something is eating away at me, and I can't stop it chewing. Seriously, it is most annoying, frustrating, and at times debilitating. Federation of Light. With respect, Blossom and all, we would say the lighter you become, the more there shall be energies that either want some of what you've got, or want to stop you from shining your light. It is a constant, ongoing situation in many cases, and you deal with it correctly, blossom by visualizing and imagining removing it, in any way you see fit to do so. Remember, as White Cloud often says, visualization is your most powerful tool. Use it as much as you think to. It works wonders and is very effective. All these scenarios are copable. There is nothing that your light cannot shine through. Yet, it is important to know your strength and allow your power to overpower. It is the knowing of your light, dearest souls. For when you know who you are in truth, such energies desiring to overtake and be a nuisance do not stand a chance. Blossom Goodchild. Yet, sometimes we are tired and are caught off guard. I could go on and on, yet I feel we are done for today. Thank you. In gratitude, in loving service. I am. Website, Blossom Goodchild.